Okay, please turn right hand side and mind your step. Thank you for coming on into the village. There are 27 rooms in total. Tonight your room's name is Saoto. Saoto is your room name, okay? Please remember Saoto. Welcome, welcome. Saoto-sama, go check. Yes. Okay, your room Saoto is here. Thank you. Okay, and next your ninja will come. Okay, thank you.
Cold soup gazpacho.
This is your next dish. This is a turmeric seashell butter. And actually, we're going to have to use a little ninja magic to complete this dish. We can, of course, take a video or a picture if you like. A video might be better. Just to let you know. Are you ready? Okay. So, as I said, this is turmeric seashell butter. And we're going to have to use a little ninja magic to cook this dish up. So, just please stay where you are since it's a little dangerous. どの術病動者怪人熱剤全 There we go. This is a turban seashell cooking escargot butter. So we have almonds, parsley, and garlic inside. Please use your chopsticks to eat it.
Okay.
Enjoy.
Thank you. I'm excited for this one. Garlic and butter. That's all I need to know. Hot. That explosion wasn't just for show. I was like, oh, you know, it's a little proof. But no, it actually. Super hot. Burning in front of my tongue. I assume everything's gonna be warm after this point. Once you go warm, you don't go cold. Gazpacho, exploding garlic butter, back to salad, chewy, but good. Make sure I like flip and search through this thing. Get all the seasoning. I kind of want to just drink it. That's good. I like this one. It's my favorite so far. Makes sense. It's a full-on cooked thing. And I think this is ginger. It's ginger. No, it's something vinegar cherry. It might be ginger vinegar cherry, but I don't think so. Pomegranate vinegar cherry. Actually, super good. It's not alcoholic. I think my mom would be very proud of me. Ate gazpacho soup. Ate a shell. Now I'm eating a thing.
Yeah. First, this is a vegetable bouquet. We have spinach, green onion, and seasonal Japanese vegetables frequently used in hot pots, such as komatsuna, mizuna, and shungiku. And then here we're going to put a soy milk soup. This soy milk soup is flavored by 30 different ingredients and vegetables and spices. This is a bouillon-based soup. And in this, we are going to put a hot rock inside. This hot rock is heated from 300 degrees to 400 degrees Celsius. And are you from America?
Yeah.
Oh, so you're more used to
Fahrenheit.
Fahrenheit. Yeah. Oh,
I
I'm
know
not really
that's-
used to Fahrenheit, so.
That would be fairly high for
Yeah,
us.
fairly high. The boiling point is 100 degrees Celsius, so 2 to 3 times more than that.
Oh.
So if you could just calculate that, or
So
you
it's-
could just enjoy what it looks like. It's a little.
With soy sauce.
That's an interesting one. Frost has like a million flavors to it. It tastes like, I'd say ginger is probably the most prominent. I feel like there's lemon. I think, if I remember right, she did say there were like 23 flavors or something in the broth. So, the funny thing about this is I hate cooked spinach. But it's okay. Actually, I don't mind regular spinach. Like plain spinach on a salad, I actually don't mind at all. Like it's fine. It's like the perfect food. It's a superfood. I think kale is for sure, but I don't know. But that's good. That's good broth. It's my last night. Still got a lot to do. I have to. So today's been a crazy day. It was. What did I do first? Went to Akihabara. Had to return the GoPro chess piece that I used for the Mario Kart thing. I took it by mistake. I thought I left my GoPro, and I was like, crap, I gotta go back to get my GoPro. And then I woke up this morning and I looked, and I was like, oh crap, I took their, GoPro chess piece, so I had to go back and give it to them. Fortunately, I still hadn't been to Super Potato, so I still had 2 reasons to go. So that was really nice. After that was Tokyo Station. That was probably the part of today that, well, I made it. Technically, it was worth it. I was gonna say, like, if I missed this, it would not have been worth it because I was just lost for such a long time. But ultimately, considering everything kind of worked out, I guess it was okay, at least. I just got lost. Tokyo Station is huge. All I was trying to do was find that stupid Pokemon Center, which I didn't even find. The lady told me, you're gonna go in this direction and go downstairs. I probably went past the exit that I should have gotten on, but it was crazy. I just realized these are famous people's signatures. I just don't know who. But after walking around, getting lost, I ended up finding a different Pokemon Center that was like a few blocks away from the station. And I was like, that wasn't the basement. What was that lady talking about? And so then when I tried to find my way back to the station so that I could go to Diver City, I got lost again. I couldn't find out where I was going. I did end up getting one of the limited edition Starbucks Frappuccinos, though. I've been seeing that thing all week. So I ended up getting one. It was basically a strawberry daiquiri. Just sweeter, I guess, lessened. Not bad. I just swallowed like a giant chunk. But got lost. Walked around a bunch. This is wide open audio here. That's what I was talking about to begin with. I didn't want to be like loud, but now it seems like the audio's kicking up. But yeah, I got lost and then ended up finding the character street, because you have Ramen Street, some other street. I think it's Ramen Street specifically, and then there's Food Street that's different. And then there's Character Street, which is where all the stores are for the different characters. So of course Pikachu, the Pokemon Center, there, I found it at the end. I didn't end up going, so I needed to run to Diver City so that I can make sure I got there, got my stuff, and then got here in time. But I did end up finding a store with Snoopy, so I was able to get a gift from there, and a Hello Kitty store, because someone else that I knew wanted likes Hello Kitty. So hopefully the Hello Kitty stuff isn't super easy to come by, because that would suck. Because I spent forever trying to find that store too. You know what? I'm just gonna cheat. That's the ninja way. Any means necessary. Yeah. did Diver City. I wasn't too shabby. I was able to get my picture with the Gundam. That was the only reason I went there. That's pretty far. That's gonna be like when I come back. Diver City is like on my list for sure to do like a full exploration. I still haven't done Roppongi. Unfortunate. I wanted to see that big spider. And I might go tomorrow. I don't have to be at the airport until... I don't think my flight leaves until 6. We'll see. Got a hard piece of food left over from the first time my wife like scratched my face. This is probably the perfect place to come to after the day I've had running around, freaking out that I wouldn't even make it on time. Just like, that was legitimately the last push for all the little stuff I wanted to see, and I, still didn't get to see everything. Did a lot of, walking around and stuff like that. Like, I could have, the first day I was here, or technically the second day, I could have not come here, gone to Diver City and Roppongi on like the very first day. I didn't have anything planned until Tuesday, technically, and I just did general stuff. I just walked around, doing the Pride Festival, stuff like that. That's Saturday. I mean, that was Sunday, so the Pride Festival was like the end, the second half of Sunday. But that first half, after I got the Wi-Fi, I just walked around the city until I had to go back to the hotel. I walked around for like an hour or something. And it was great. I loved it. I don't regret that I didn't. You go to Roppongi. I wanted to just, see Japan, so I got to do it. And it was nice. I was walking around. It sucks. That was Sunday. I'm leaving. Now I'm sad. Everything's been a hard push. And the main course, tiny little dilly. Steak or beef, I guess. Chicken. Broccoli. I haven't seen broccoli in a minute. Right up over there. Man, this is definitely a good, final big thing to do. Well, it's actually not the final thing. It's just a good calm thing before. Technically, this is the slowdown. I was running all day. I did Tokyo Station. Akihabara, went back, found Super Potato, went through there. Then I did all my craziness running around, going to Diver City, getting lost a bunch at Tokyo Station, finding the places I did want to find though, which is good because I was able to get the gift I wanted. Oh, no. I thought that was chicken. Oh. Cheese and potato. I just thought it was like a fancy looking piece of chicken. Like they cut it perfectly and all that stuff. Awesome. I'll go. So, one of the big things here is doing like a full piece at a time. And I'm, being from the States, I'm used to I cut this in half with it being like beef or steak, stuff like that. High end stuff, when it's not like, it's like a full piece. Hard to cut it. That's been a learning curve here. It's like, it's hard to do that in half. So I'll be trying and I'm like, nope, you just gotta do it. So that's one thing where I'm like, I noticed mentally how much I have to chew because I had to take like the entire piece at once compared to what I would normally do. Doesn't make it any less delicious though.
I have a very good news for you. There will be a Master Ninja coming in, so he's going to show you some Master Ninja tricks.
Okay.
And I just have to warn you that no videos or photos are allowed during this time since it's a secret mission.
Okay.
But if you would like to, you can take a picture of him himself without doing his secret missions.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay.
Thank you so much for understanding.
Alright, so the ninja mission just ended about a minute or two ago. Just sleight of hand. It was fun. It was normal. He didn't like come out of any like crazy place or anything. It was just like a cool little, quick little show. But I liked it. That was cool. Simple show. It was legitimately really simple. Like you kind of go through, you know what's happening. It was still good. Some of the stuff he did, I was like, huh. I know how certain tricks work. I was like, okay, I was definitely paying attention there. Missed it. So I liked it. I thought it was good. But getting back to the topic at hand, as far as today being the last big day, and this kind of being the slowdown is what I was getting to. It's like this is where, after all the running around, excuse me, nice calm breathing.
This will be your sushi dish.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. On the very right side, that is an egg souffle with truffle mushrooms inside. In the middle, you have salmon with the furikake or fruit sprinkles of seaweed. And on the very left side, that is tuna with a citrus peel. In the back, we have a ninja roll. And up top, we have little 2 sticks coming out. That is a salmon noodle deep fried. So that is that.
Thank you.
No problem.
The sushi looks really good, so I'm good. You know what? Nope, no picture. Boom, there you go. Hopefully that shows up. If not, too bad. It's just the experience for now. Now I know what this little cup is for. Oh, okay. It's got a little lip on it, so you can't just pull it up by mistake. Like it'll tip, so you'll know. That's cool. I like that. It's a little teacup. It even has little indentations for your fingers. Now, something else I learned, to jump off topic, as I always do. Here, this sushi often has wasabi in it. And I think I mentioned that a while ago when I found like the conveyor belt sushi place, the first one. Well, actually, it's the only one. It's the only one I've been to. And I realized like, oh, they have wasabi in each piece of sushi. So there's no wasabi here, so I assume it's actually in the sushi. And I kind of want to save what I know for last because I know I like it. So I'm gonna go with this crazy one here. Like 800 pieces in it. Whoops, and I dropped it, of course. And it's coming undone because I dropped it, of course. I feel like I'm about to give a wine description because I want to say it has an earthy taste. Which is probably due to the seaweed. I mean, not seaweed, sesame seeds. Now, I'm not sure, I don't remember at least, how many courses come after this. But I think it's 11 course meal. And now I'm thinking, why did I do that? Because this stuff isn't like tiny, especially considering you get soup. The gazpacho is like, okay, you get a thing of cold soup. But I got broth. Broth is like, broth is part thick. Like one of the ingredients is just thickness when it comes to broth.
So after this will be dessert and a course drink. Course drink is either green tea, or coffee. What would you like?
Green tea.
Green tea? Sure thing.
I remember now. The 11 courses. So dessert, good. Because I'm like, how far do I go? How far can I go? After the crackers were fine. Gazpacho, I was okay. Then the broth came in. And I was like, okay. That broth was great, by the way. After I cut the camera off and like when I got to the end and it was mostly broth and like I ate all the spinach and it was pretty much just me scooping up broth. I was like, this broth is freaking amazing. Like all I wanted to do was have like more broth. Like if I could have put beef in that broth, that would have been really good. But I love that. Like that's always the thing about broth. I'm always like, man, great broth makes me want to just have like more expensive stuff in it. Just beef and steak beef, whatever, you know. But I'm definitely like at the end. And it's funny, you know, I mean, it's a course, so that's kind of the point. Is like you get, excuse me, a bunch of different stuff. So it was definitely good. And end on the classic sushi, which I like. Or technically end on dessert, which I also like. I also like dessert. Had some good dessert. That's the other thing I did. I kept trying to think like, what in the world did I do before Akihabara? Like that was the first thing in my head. I forgot I went to the Tsukuji fish market, which is really fun. I really love that. And I ate 2 things of ice cream before it was even like noon. I ate 2 things of ice cream. I ate the fish and imitation crab mix thingy. Delicious. And then I had Wagyu beef again. And I paid like $80 for that. Oh no, 40. But yeah, after, or before, Akihabara was the Tsukiji fish market, so I got the 2 things of ice cream, which were black sesame, which is actually good, and then I got peach, white peach, which is peach, so it was good. Well, at the time, I was insanely full, but now I do wish that I got the, they have like a Chinese almond jelly ice cream, and I would have loved to have tried it. I was just full. Like, that was honestly what was on my mind, and I was like, in my head, I was like, I want to see what the peach tastes like. Like, having had it, I would have preferred to have the almond thing, because I was curious. I thought it might be different, but it was legitimately, it was peach ice cream, which technically I never had, so it was still really good.
So why don't you guys tell me the autofocus was awesome? Now I'm like an idiot. You probably couldn't even hear that because I'm an idiot. This makes me think of Zabumafu. His eyes are too big. I can't eat that. Just gotta feed him butt first. Oh yeah. I love cheesecakes. And there's berries.
That's good. Really good. Cheesecake is great. But speaking of cheesecake, ice cream, desserts, I would have loved to have tried the almond jelly, just because it was something that I probably won't have back home. I could probably find it. You could probably go to a Chinese market and get Chinese almond jelly ice cream. So it's not like the craziest thing if I even actually think about it after I get home. But Wagyu beef, I would go. Yeah, they messed me up. I thought I was good with the money thing after the arcade, and I was like, okay, everything's kind of settled. I got everybody's gifts yesterday, and I was like, okay, today I'm, gonna be checking out stuff. I didn't think I'd eat as much as I did at the market. I thought I would be like, okay, I'll find a spot. Boom. That's right. No. 2 things of ice cream. So that was $300 a piece. So $600 for those. $300 for the crab. And then $4,000 for the Wagyu. So yeah. That kinda threw me off a little bit. Well, that's that. I think I just ate a bit of kiwi or something, which I don't think I've ever actually had kiwi before. Real deal kiwi, of course, not candy kiwi. Actually. Oh Oh, it's got like little tiny white chocolate feet on the thingy. What if that was rubber? And I was like, oh, that's totally food, and I just bit into it like, ah, it's a coaster. Holy crap. That tastes like, what does it taste like? It's like a classic chocolate thing. Not Nesquik. Oh my goodness. That's gonna drive me nuts. Oh my god. It specifically tastes like something I've had. And I just can't think of what it is. It's like the way they made, you know, the way the chocolate is specifically done and made. Like this, you know, the journey of taste or something. I was trying to find a way to actually say that. So, a different flavor for the aftertaste and stuff. I don't know why I just did that. I was kind of lost for a second. I was like, It's been a day. And it's still not over. Still gotta hit up the Sky Tree. I still plan on going back to Diver City. Alright, it's 6:11 now. I should be able to get to Sky Tree soon. I don't know. So at some point, somewhere. Diver City. Maybe I'll go to Roppongi. I mean, I'm gonna do the Sky Tree. Like maybe 30 minutes. I mean, I doubt I would be there for long. I feel like I try to shoot through places, and then you know, especially if you take pictures, you end up in places a lot longer than you anticipate. So we'll see how that pans out. It's a brown. It tastes like those plastic brownies with the rainbow sprinkles in it. Got it. That's what that chocolate tasted like. I don't know why the water made that flavor come back, and it hit me, and I was like, that's what it is. It's those like cheap brownie things you get in the plastic with the rainbow sprinkles made out of who knows what. That's what the little chocolate lily pad tasted like.
How was your dinner tonight?
It was good.
Thank you very much. Actually, I have the last ninja mission for tonight. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Just to check.
Okay.
It's not very exciting, but I'll be back when you're ready, so take your time on it.
Okay. That was good. I like that. That was good.